Welcome back to the program, Lou, along with Michelle Brown, and hanging out with our buddy from the Altoona Police Department, Melanie Tufts, joining us in studio right now. You might recognize Melody from Elf. That was bouncing around on Facebook last year. This is her right here, and amongst the other really fun things that go on with the Altoona Police Department. You guys have so much fun over there.
We do, we do.
You have a great department, great chief, by the way, too.
Yes, he's awesome. I have to give him a plug. But he's awesome and allows us to do all these fun events and get out in the community.
Yeah, they let me wear the Altoona police uniform for Halloween, too.
I saw you. You were looking
so that was kind of cool. But we have something else that's going on that we've been hooked up with the Altoona Police Department with for a couple of years now that you guys are doing in conjunction with what Pleasant Hill Police Department is part of this as well. And you're helping kids shop for the holidays. Explain what this is all about.
We paired with Pleasant Hill a few years ago to raise money for Special Olympics, or not Special Olympics, wrong fundraiser, for Shop with a Cop. And Shop with a Cop we do in December with Walmart, and the money we raise from the chili supper this Sunday will go to help us be able to pay for the shopping in December with the kids.
Yeah, and this is what we're talking about here, folks, at the chili feed and silent auction, and this is going to be at the Pleasant Hill Assembly Hall, Cops for Kids. Where's the Pleasant Hill Assembly Hall at?
It is 1250 Northeast 56th Street. It's right behind the Shining Stars Daycare.
Okay.
Joni with, I got to get this right, Great Caterers of Iowa.
Right.
Is amazing.
The Rib Shack lady, okay, so you know, okay.
Very good. She provides all the food. We have tons of really cool silent auction stuff. Over the Top Ice Cream provides the dessert. And then we'll have officers from both departments there to serve, mix and mingle, and it all goes to an awesome cause.
Yeah, you gather a whole bunch of fun so they can go out. It really is a sight to behold, Michelle. This is one of the neatest things because you get all the different officers. And actually, it isn't just the police officers from Altoona and Pleasant Hill. You have a couple of other departments that help too, don't they?
Yes, we've been really fortunate.
Look at this.
We serve a lot of kids. So we got Sheriff's Office employees, deputies, and reserves. We have DOT, we have conservation.
Boy, I bet a shopper walks in on that day and goes, whoa, what's going on in here? That's quite a sight.
Yeah, and they get paired up with the kids, Melody, and that's really neat because the officers walk around and they help the kids do the shopping, don't they?
Yes, yes. We ask the kids to prepare a list of items, appropriate items that they could get or want, and then an officer takes a child, and that help builds the interaction, the positive interaction that we have, and it is chaotic. We're usually concentrated in the toy aisle for a large portion of it. So you'll see carts running into each other and officers, and it's just really amazing fun.
And the thing is, go ahead.
No, go ahead. About how many kids do you try to serve with this each year?
Last year was a record breaker. We actually had to turn away a few, but we actually shopped almost 130 kids.
Wow.
So in a 2-hour period, I have to throw Walmart out there because they provide us funds, they provide us employees, they provide us snacks, wrapping paper, they do everything, and it runs like a well-oiled machine.
What a great experience.
And that's a perfect example. You saw that cart full of gifts, but they're not done. And you mentioned providing wrapping paper. They don't just provide wrapping paper. There's the gifts in the basket there. Yep. Go to the next picture here. They provide the wrapping paper, and then, Michelle, the people to wrap it too. Look at this.
Even better.
Yeah,
right?
so when you leave the event, when the kids leave the event, Melody, not only do they have their gifts for all their relatives or whatever, they have them wrapped. And look at the smile on that face. The person is glowing.
Yeah.
It is absolutely an amazing event. And boy, we are really looking forward to getting involved with that again, if you invite us.
You're always invited. You're my favorite 5.
So it's we really need to get a lot of people to the chili feed this
Sunday. Yeah, that's coming up Sunday.
That's what helps.
Sunday, 11 to 3, free will donation. Stop in. We're going to have amazing food, football on TV, so you won't miss your favorite game. Lots of silent and auction items that are really awesome, and it's going to go to a great cause. Yeah,
and we mentioned that the kids, you spend a lot of time in the toy aisle, which they do, but it's really neat to see kids that want to take care of their siblings. Yeah. And it isn't always toys. Like, they'll get some toys. Obviously, toys are on every kid's list, but they might say they need some boots, or they need a pair of snow pants. I think we were looking for snow pants last year with a couple of kids because they wanted to get their brother or their sister some snow pants they've never had before. And you know, you really get a tear in your eye when you see how caring these kids are and how proud they are when they get done.
Oh yeah, it gives them the ability to give, and it warms your heart because they are not taking it for granted. They're very grateful, and we just really have a good time, and so it's a great experience all across the board for everybody.
Yeah.
All right, but the important thing is we need to get the money to buy all these cards and get all the ability to buy all these kids different gifts coming up here in just a little bit. So the feed is going on this Sunday, folks, and Joni from the Rib Shack.
Good time of year for chili, and it sounds like a good weekend to go in and have some chili. Weather-wise.
Yeah, she's the one providing the food, so you know it's going to be packed, silent auction items. Again, tell everybody where it's located and the times.
Okay, 1250 Northeast 56th Street, the Assembly Hall in Pleasant Hill, 11 to 3, free will donation. Come and have some great food.
Yeah, we're going to be there with bells on.
Yay.
Thank you so much, buddy. Good to see you again. Don't get stuck in traffic on the way home.
Oh, it's a nightmare.